Well, so much for a salvage operation.
Okay, it's popping up here. Right. We'll do the intro quick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, last time out, we had a mega stream. We got a lot of collecting done. We cleared out Cauldron 11, which I kept calling Cauldron 6, which is very embarrassing. And in this episode, we will be heading back to the Frozen Wilds, but at the moment, there's some shenanigans going on again. We sorted this at the end of last episode, so clearly they've all come back to fighting the machines. We'll just clear out this, make sure we didn't miss anything. That Bellerback's going crazy. It's just pandemonium out here, holy moly. Oh, hello. Ow. Okay, right. Give us some space, please. Oh my goodness. Bad doggy. We should not be this close. Right. Relax, buddy. Unbelievable. Ravagers have the most crazy movement. Right, we've definitely got better handling blood than that, so we're not going to pick that up. Oh, hit the gun. Ow.
Fear the pack.
Fear the what? Oh my god, I missed.
Shadow guide me.
God damn. A load of stuff going on there. As I was saying, welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. So, we had the mega episode, which obviously come out on Thursday.
Be prepared.
Which was a fantastic stream. And if you want to watch the streams live, I'm streaming this episode live. Make sure you go to Twitch and follow me. Links are in the description. The plan for this episode, though, once I just make sure I've collected everything from this cauldron, is heading back to the Frozen Wilds. Because we want to get on with the Firebreak quest. It is a level 50 quest, but we are a lot closer now to that level. So, before we get on, because we are now up there in levels. We're level 45 currently, which is crazy. I'm going to spend skill points. So we've got 10 skill points to spend. We can pick up Strike from below, which lets us take a leader strike. But I'll be honest, we haven't come across many leaders. I think maybe just one, I want to say. We got a 30% damage increase to strike attacks. That's pretty cool. We got Quiet Sprint. Fast reload while concentrating. I don't think I need it. Triple shot could be interesting. That increases knocking off opponents with a light spear attack. The fact that we still haven't used Lurkle is kind of crazy. It would mean we'd stop having to use rocks, but I like having rocks. Extra resources at the moment, I'll be honest, we're doing fine with resources. We don't really override machines so much. That increases mount health and repair speed. Okay. And the dismount strike just looks cool. Right, I think we're going to go for the combat one. So we're going to pick up light spear attacks. Heavy spear attacks. And the strong strike plus. I think that's the way I'd like to do things. But yeah, inventory wise, we're packed out. We're opening some of these machine scavenger boxes. So we got Luminous Braden, which I can't even pick up. Let me have a look at my resources quickly here. See, Metal Burn we use, Echo Shells we use, Metal Vessels we got loads of. We actually probably have too many Metal Vessels, to be honest. They're all arrow components though, so I don't want to use them. Oh, what can we get rid of that I'm confident of? Right, we can get rid of 2 Shadowwalker lenses. We can get rid of the ancient necklace. These are all rare. We now have like an abundance of luminous braiding. I don't want to bin any of the blue stuff, man. What's going on? Right. Watch lens, we can definitely get rid of 5 of. Okay, is that going to be enough? Is the question. So we can pick up more luminous braiding. We've got sparkers, more sparkers. An outfit weave, not even that good. We'll pick it up regardless, probably get rid of it. A freeze weapon coil. A better outfit weave. So we'll pick that up instead. A grazer heart, some Ridgewood. We're now packed up on Ridgewood. Crazy. We have too much resources, and as far as I'm aware, I can't upgrade our resource pack any more than we already have. A machine core, some more Ridgewood. We're just going to be collecting boxes at this point. Because I'm pretty sure if I go to crafting, I can increase the size of my outfit satchel. Can increase the hunter quiver, but it uses 5 fatty meats. Tear blaster ammo pouch upgrade. I think we can afford that. Let's do that. It gets rid of a fishbone. Forge fire we can do. We got loads for that. We have a badger bone, but that's 10 rich meat. And we can definitely do the ice rail. Okay. We'll stick with that for now. And let's make our way to Long Notch. Now, I don't think we died the entirety of last episode. And I don't expect our luck to be the same, but you never know. Right, and up here should be Aurea and Aratak, although I'm also seeing a quest marker just to our left. So this is Long Notch, and we've not been here yet. So it's actually like its own settlement. Cool. We got a merchant, lovely. I like how Aratak's an optional option. An optional option, duh. But an optional speech thing. It would be cool to get a new outfit. An Ice Hunter Master. Cured hide and fur interwoven with machine plates. Protect the wearer from freeze damage. Typical wear for the Unforgiven North. We have got blue gleam to spend. I have been told as well, a couple episodes back, that there are maps available for blue gleam, so I should probably get that. Fire damage and stealth. Well, the stealth is just a pointless purchase for me. So here we are, and I need goat skin for it. For fuck's sake. That's so typical. Right. And that's a lesson learned for not killing any goats. The amount of goats I must have just walked past as well. Right. Damn it. Okay, let's reverse our steps here. Or should we find out what these quests are, and then we just go back a bit into the woods.
It would be my honor to speak with you.
Right, Umnak, and we'll try to find some goats. We'll just open our treasure boxes as well here, quick. A whole load of metal shards. Lovely jubbly. But yeah, we made our money back on that for sure. And another gambler box. They're really trying to hammer home this gambling aspect for sure. We're never going to run out of Ridgewood. Just an abundance of resources. What's up, Umnak?
I've heard of you, Huntress.
You're missing an
Each of the many
eye.
verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines.
He looks like he was a hunter.
That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger.
Okay.
Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. Oh, yeah.
The claws
I used
beneath.
to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I'd trust to go in my place.
You
Wow.
want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
Let's ask about his story, shall we? Let's ask about his song.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most.
I'm still convincing myself
Fearsome
Aloy's become
machines
Banuk.
needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them.
We had a talent for falling
Even
down
now,
holes in the ground.
My name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old.
Relatable.
To stare backward and see such distance,
Crazy.
but to stare forward at a looming wall.
Damn.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the Cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past.
I am.
We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then, a skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
I'm very noble. The claws gives me maybe demonic corruptor vibes, maybe. Because there's a machine we're missing in the Frozen Wilds, and I would, outside of calling a corruptor the thing from The Incredibles, I'd probably go with claws. But I guess we'll see.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
We'll hunt for you.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the claws beneath, if I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt.
Real lack of confidence.
The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down.
That's wise in old
And dead
age, that's what
men
that is.
see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the Cut. Hunt well.
The claws beneath. Interesting. Okay, and it's en route to this pigment I was wanting to get. That might be what we end up doing potentially. I wasn't expecting, I can't lie, I wasn't expecting a whole other settlement to be Long Notch. For some reason I thought it was like a
These lands belong to all.
like a cliff or something, I don't know. Right, we will just save at this campfire quickly. And we'll speak to who have we got over here? Varga.
You're Aloy, right? My pop, Bergund, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me.
Ah,
Pleasure.
Oh, Varja, I do apologize.
Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made it. change or
Bergren's
two.
daughter.
You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around. An ice rail.
We've got it now.
Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's. What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers.
We've also got that.
Or inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we've got all of those things. We're not gonna say we've got the forge fire because you've got no blaze. So, I guess Stormslinger's probably the best option, right?
So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You
Could that be
don't.
Aloy?
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark,
I feel like I'll just
but
pick
the
my
power
starter
source isn't
Pokemon.
even bolted in. I won't lie. She's beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird Talon. Lightning flows over them like water off a goose. And I know where one is. Hunt it with me, I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend. And second best.
Okay. Well, we took out a Stormbird last episode out, and that was easy enough.
You're
so
sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet. Probably. Just need that Stormbird Talon.
okay, can we? What she said she was going to come hunt with me, no? Well, we may as well ask about the others while we're
I've
here.
got a nice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that.
I love the enthusiasm in
Okay.
Varja's voice.
Obvious design flaw.
She laughed at our
So if
wow,
I replace these... Yeah, that should...
crazy behavior.
Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
I knew it.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Okay. I mean, we don't need to ask again. I find it strange that
A weapon that spits
I
flame,
find it strange
huh?
that it's letting us ask
Like this
again.
one?
Just we spoke about it.
I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you
Interessante.
could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her into the weapon she was supposed to be.
If you
Thought
can make
you'd never
her
ask.
not
I'm gonna need
require
a bellowback
blaze,
snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it alone?
I think I can manage that.
yeah, pellet backs, easy.
So we need parts from a Stormbird and a Thunderjaw? And you know where to find them.
We
That's
literally
right.
took both out
It's gonna take
last
some traveling,
episode.
though.
That's crazy.
We can find a Thunderjaw out in the valley meet, and a Stormbird roosts near the free heap. I'll pack and meet you out there. This will be fun.
Okay.
That's literally the Stormbird we took out as well. I know the exact place she's talking about because Free Heap's near the Oseram village, which is literally where we were on Saturday. Last episode, sorry. That's crazy behavior. Wow, okay. Okay, so this is all about improving our weapons. We will do this. I'm not going to prioritize it. Purely because it takes us back out the Frozen Wilds, and I kind of want to stay in here. Claws Beneath is very exciting. We are going to do that quickly. Right, Charlie, we may need your help here, because there's some Claws Beneath monster. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be. So you're finding out in real time, just like me.
First edge of the cut. Unlock said I'd find the claws beneath me.
We should save at the campfire. Yeah, I heard some sort of noise. Oh, it was I think it was Charlie, to be honest. And it looks like there's going to be some kind of descent. It is called claws beneath, not claws above. Let's see what we can see, Aloy. Do you want to... I was going to say, do you want to jump across? Okay, so I can already see the control tower. There's an excavated mound. This is concerning me. What's this going to be?
There you are. Just like Umnak said.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Right. Okay, but we need to take down the control tower. What are you? I can't even use my focus on it. Demonic rock breaker. What the fuck is that? Sensitive to sound, this massive machine burrows underground and surfaces with devastating force, which we've just seen. What? It's got a digging arm, an exhaust port, and a fuel sack. Huh? And is that our last machine from the frozen water? It's not. Okay. Well, this is terrifying. But how on earth? I need to take out this tower. Oh shit, I missed. Oh my god, wait, I can override, can't I? Am I gonna have time to? Let's do this. I might get launched into the sky here. Ah! Okay, well,
Okay, then.
we overrode the tower.
It worked for me.
That's the last control tower disabled as well, I know, because I got an achievement. What on earth is that? Look at it. Oh my god, it's disgusting. This is the ugliest machine I've seen yet. Hi, buddy. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's sound sensitive, so if I don't move... Oh, that was the control post. That was a tower I overrode. Well, it doesn't know where I am. Jesus Christ. Right. We need to try and get out the parts that allow it to... Oh! I was trying to time that so well. I'm not entirely sure what allows it to go underground. I should have probably read the machine parts better. You are terrifying, sir. Wow. Okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting to get just an avalanche chucked at us. Right, Charlie. We'll be back. God damn. Okay, we should crouch this whole way. Aloy, that's not crouching. I'm not entirely sure the best way to deal with this. I know we need to take out the control tower, but it hits hard. And that was after we made it surface. I guess because it does just stay up at times, so we might be able to attack it when it pops up, but it's a bit, dare I say, boring. I'm not making a sound. Hi, buddy. You... Okay, you be as sound sensitive as you want. We're not making a sound. Is he gone? We got an angle here anyway. On the tower. One more shot here.
That put it out of action.
Right, there's no way us doing that made more sound than the tower blowing up. Oh, hello, he spotted us apparently. Okay, we got the new machine scan as well, which I sometimes forget to do with the focus, because I've not seen a rock breaker before. Okay. Fucking move, Aloy. Huh? If we just keep circling around the rock, maybe we have a chance. Means it's not got a like, direct line of sight on it. I should probably... This might... Oh my god, how'd you hit us there? Okay, hello. It's just an absolute beast, isn't it? Jesus Christ. You don't swim to us. Oh my god. This is the worst design ever. You thought this should be in the game. Don't you chuck rocks at us again. Oh my god, Aloy. He's just eating us. Right. We might have lost it. Or it might have lost us. I'm not sure which. Right, okay. Oh my god. It's going to chop rocks again. I've seen this happen before. And it's got far too dark out here as well. Jesus. Oh my god, it's got so much health left. Can you behave, please, sir? Okay, we got chill water, that's fine. Yeah, we got chill water to burn through. God damn, man. We've got potions to burn through as well, thank god. But this is ridiculous. Wow. Would you relax yourself, please? Goodness gracious. Stop hurting. Holy moly. Right. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I can see why the one-eyed man didn't think he could take on this machine. He's literally breaking... Right. Where's my cannon? Asshole. Yeah, we remove your components like this, eh? You want to play mean? I'll bring out my big guns. Hold on. Right. This is ridiculous. Aloy, that's clearly not what I was meant to be doing. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think we're doing better when we were tagging it with our focus. Oh, wait. It's sensitive to sound. We should be throwing rocks. Okay, that's not... It's not worked as well as I'd hope it would. Okay, but I think we avoided it chucking rocks at our head. Go to the rock. I am not the rock. But okay, we're getting some damage off. Oh my god, it's only half health. Another component removed. Another 92 damage. Yep. Okay, so the light's a clear indicator. Rocks. This guy's crazy. Oh, let's just go into the map, shall we? No, heal, Aloy, heal. Where's our max potions gone? There. We're not a fan. Jesus. Come on, Aloy. Right, that was good damage, though. It's just ridiculous behavior. We are never fighting a claws beneath monster again. I'm telling you that for nothing. It just hits so hard. Okay, maybe jumping out the way is a way. No, I'm still getting absolutely clocked here. We should switch using medicinal herbs, maybe. Oh my god, fire, fire, fire. Big damage, big damage, big damage, big damage. Get the components. Damn it. Rocks, 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 rocks. Yeah. We got your number, buddy. Somehow. I say that. Yeah, we got parts here. No, I've missed. Aloy, please. Another component removed. It might be shooting rocks at us. Oh no. It sounded like it was. God damn, man. Don't you kill us. Don't you kill us now. Yes, Aloy. Set him on fire again, Aloy. Come on.
The claws beneath. Omnak wasn't lying when he said you were tough.
Oh my god, that was hard work. Fuck. Jesus, demonic rock breaker. A good freeze coil. I think better than what we got. Some crystal blade and some blaze. God damn. Let me just have a look at my modifications quick. It was a freeze coil, wasn't it? Yeah, we can get rid of this one. Oh, it was a fire. Oh no, it was a free. God damn it. Where's the Okay, we can get rid of the fire. We got so many good fire coils. Wow. I tell you what, if Umnak was going after that at any point as a hunter, fair play to him, because my god, that was just awful experience. Just got my ass kicked for the longest time. I burnt through 7 potions. Wild. Oh, an insulated outfit weave. That sounds interesting. Get rid of that tear coil.
Well, look.
Right, let's just make sure our weapons are holding the best stuff, shall we? So our outfit, we got a reinforced outfit weave, which is 20% range, 34% freeze. And then the 16% melee. Do we have better? I mean, that's ridiculous. Let's put that on. That's much better than what we're dealing with. In terms of our weapons, I think we're still all good. 55% handling. I don't think I've got anything. Oh, I've got 58% now. 43% damage. We got 38. That's fine. And that's just ridiculous power. 42% damage is our best. 38% tear. We got 43% we can chuck on. 53% handling we can now chuck on that. 55% I just took off my other bow. And yeah, we can keep that on the ice rail. Okay. God damn. That was ridiculous. Anything else in this area? Nope. Just like a little combat zone. Any badgers? No. Echo shell, lovely. Oh, what's this? That's a long time to search.
I can't spare the weight.
Yeah, I've got so much crystal braiding. At least we remember where it is if we need it. Anything else around here? That's literally just what I checked, Aloy. Got a watch machine over there. No. Okay, so let's make our way back to Umnak. Rock breakers are crazy. Jesus. God damn. Okay.
You'll find no glory here, Outlander. Only cold and death.
Alright, cheers, bud.
It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone.
See why it's hurting people.
The claws beneath, brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness.
That's sweet. That is
My
sweet.
foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. He would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
A blue gleam and an extraordinary reward box. I struggled to get reward out then. Which contains process metal blocks. But oh my god, wait, 30 blue gleams, crazy. Oh no, it was 1, but we've got 30 now. I thought he gave us 30 blue gleam. We could get new bows. Champion and the power shot bow sound kind of crazy. Do I like any of these outfits more than what we're currently wearing? I don't think so. Let's get new bows. Big spenders, fuck it. Let's get a champion bow equipped. And let's get a power shot bow. Can I not get a... Hold on, maybe I can't. Do I only get 1? My weapon satchel is built. That I've not seen that before. Hold on. What? I mean, it makes sense. Why did I not think of that? So I'm actually going to have to bin off weapons here. I mean... The Tripcaster is probably the worst purchase I've ever had. Have I actually just dropped it on the floor? Oh. Wait, I can probably sell it to the merchant, can't I? Rather than dropping it on the floor. Let's do that. Let's not litter. Okay. Would you please have my Tripcaster? Should I just get rid of my Ropecaster and Blastling as well? We keep it blue. Why not? I don't use them anymore. And that means I can get... Yeah, let's get a power shot bow. Equipped. I believe they were light for light swaps, so I might have fucked up there. And we'll just modify them and put the best stuff on them. The champion bow we put on... Oh wait, we should actually take off. So it was 58 handling, 43 damage, and the untested. Oh my god, I can't clear because my... Oh, my modifications are full, right. Let's disassemble a couple of these, shall we? Let's not overthink it. That should be enough. Yeah, 5 is enough, I believe. Take them off. And take off. Okay, we'll put that on after, that's fine. So we have handling on. It was damage as well, I believe. I say that, I can't see it. So I guess we'll put on a freeze coil. And the shock coil. Why not? That's not what I had on there. I don't like it. Okay, that's fine though. And this had the untested weapon. It had the damage and the tear as well, I believe. But I need to make sure I take off 42% damage and put that one instead. That was 43. Can I not put damage on this one, no? I guess not. Okay, well, we'll stick with that for now. One thing I know when I finally get around to playing Forbidden West is I'm hunting animals straight off the bat. As much as I don't want to, but it is so
Long
useful.
Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials.
Yeah, I want to speak to Aratak, but there's a badger. You're not getting away from me. I see you running. We'll follow your trail. He's running to the bush though. He's duped me. Yeah, you can't get away once you're tagged, bud. I do apologize. We have a focus.
Full already.
Was it badger bone I needed? I don't feel like it was. I feel like it was the skin of the badger I needed. Okay, we've got enough metal vessels. Maybe I'm wrong and I just got lucky, but I'm pretty sure it was the skin, no? We go and find out. That is for surezies. Back to the merchants.
Whatever they do with passion. You're still breathing.
I think they were just supply crates there I was looking at. It was the bone. Oh my goodness, we've got the Blue Gleam map, finally. And now we can see, oh my god. There's so much to collect still. Okay, but at least now we know where they are. And funnily enough, there's literally none en route to where we're going. That's fine. Right, let's go speak with Aratak.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Sigmatai is a name.
Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that.
Yeah, let's ask a bit of context behind him and his sister, Oria.
I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care.
Okay, so they've not...
So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
Damn.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent.
Damn. That's really bad.
They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She
That's
survived.
really
She
sad.
endured, endeared by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Damn.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything.
Yeah, that's a rock and a hard place situation.
I'd hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you
There's
think
like
is beyond
a
that door?
cauldron-like.
No. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death. That's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
Wow.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
Okay, Aratak. So Aratak was out here giving out orders. And let's go see what Araya's been up to. I also apologise because I believe I've been calling her Aria or Aria for the longest time, and I don't know why, because Araya is such a nice name. Wow, for once it's not teasing me with badges. Okay. Talk to Araya. You got Araya here. Who's this? Oh, now Took's coming.
I wish you luck on the mountain.
Oh, he's not coming. He just
Aloy,
standing by.
this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Ignorant's a crazy word to use,
Trying
Araya.
to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Wow, look at these options we got here. Yeah, we just spoke about Aratak, about her captivity, so let's get Araya's perspective.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus.
I mean, what
When
they
all
had you
else
doing though is a
lost,
bit.
You think about what's truly important.
It would have had an effect on you, I'm sure.
Blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him. Worried for him.
Bless.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Damn. His poor family.
What are we gonna find up there, Araya?
Ruins. Machines. And a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there.
Still intrigued by this potential
I
spirit.
do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
Silence is a weird dialogue option here, unless I'm missing a thread of knowledge.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, then
There
I
it is.
suppose I can order you to
You can
tell me about
order to
silence?
speak about
Aratak
silence.
would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave, but you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch, a remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was, or at least when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us.
And that sounds like a nice thing
Didn't
to be
take him
doing.
long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned.
Wait, that's crazy.
And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed.
Wow.
Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off. But you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea.
Can Silence not just listen to all that through our focus, or is it only when he's like, I don't get it. But crazy. Okay, so he just stole stuff from the old world, which makes sense because he's like avidly researching it all, supposedly for the betterment of this world.
It hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back
But
to
we're
this
gonna
place.
It
ascend.
was well to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
We're ascending to Thunder's drum. This feels like a big moment. The triangle.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Bruh. Okay, I'm not good at the old Banuk noises, supposedly. Looks like a giant vent. How on earth has this activated that?
Come! The spirit awaits!
It's not all that awaits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest
This is
exit.
wild.
I repeat, this is not a
So
drill.
you see,
Please remain
I too can call upon the power of the old ones.
She activated a fire exit, bless her. I'm joking. Okay.
What was this place?
Battery
The spirit
facility.
once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting?
Yeah.
Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
Okay, well,
Here.
we can...
Up and over.
Hold on a second. We got Return to Firebreak here.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations
where am I
for a
going?
while. Maybe a long while, and I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look
Full
into
health
her
potion,
eyes,
lovely.
ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? When don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
That's Kenny as well, who we...
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
Wait, this is cool. She's like asking what he said.
They say.
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Now then. We got a bunker door here. Who? What are you saying hey yard to? Some Link impersonation. Can we climb this? No. I mean, we definitely need to get up here. I'm just not entirely sure how outside of... Oh, actually, we can probably make that jump right. Are you... You're telling me, Aloy, with your climbing experience, you can't... Okay. Right. Let's reverse then. Excuse me, our attack.
Metal pillars. Tall as Benure's cliffs. I still don't like it.
See, Aratak said we can climb here, and unfortunately for me, I'm too busy getting the data point, and now I've got no idea what he was referring to. This doesn't look scalable. Aratak, please. What were you referring to? It certainly wasn't that either. God damn it. Aha. Found it. Got another data point. Kenny's homecoming. Joshua, the return of the director emeritus. Decent hollow title. Gina, no. Bad title. And worse subject. The camera crew would die of boredom. Whatever, Gina. Still the most excitement this Hell Cave seen in a long time. Your standards for exciting are depressingly low. I squeeze what I can out of this, thanks. You always were a little sweet on Kenny. What? No way. His ears are enormous, besides, he was too busy mooning over Anita. I want to know what he's doing here in the first place. It's not normal. He helped engineer the most advanced geothermal facility in history, then rode off into the sunset. Now he wants to check up on his masterwork. Seems normal to me. But why now? He keeps poking around in the cooling facility and asking questions about CYAN. Do you think there's something wrong? Last I checked, there's been no deviation in any of our readings since the most recent microquake swarm. Maybe Kenny likes taking field trips on Pharaoh's dime. In 14 years, they would have frozen those accounts by now. Has it been that long? Man, I'm old. Okay. Okay. Nice scream at Rhea. Right. Follow Aloy, gang. Here's the master climber. The body strength of this is ridiculous. Are you guys sure you can do this? Or is this just an Aloy thing? Because she's on her American Gladiators. Nice, Aloy. It might be our first strike from above in a long while. Okay, so we got a Watcher here. We got some freeze bellowbacks.
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
Okay, I don't think it notified the rest. Oh, but Araya looks like she's just going to fight them, is she? Hold on, let's get this crit off. Nice, Aloy. Right. It's only a freeze bellow back. This stuff's easy now. Level 47 reach. Okay, let's not try. Let's stick to bow and arrow, shall we? Nice team.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
And lovely little tear coil there. 45 tear coil. We'll take that. At least I'm leaving a lot of medicinal information around here. Medicinal information. It's because I saw the data point. A lot of medicinal herbs around here is what I meant to say. A lot of resources. That kiss. Drama, drama, drama. Must have been sometime in the spring of 2047, about 6 months after the main facility opened. We're behind schedule and new data indicated that an incident was close, maybe only weeks away. I was exhausted, losing weight, barely speaking except to give orders. I passed by Anita in the battery depot. She looked at me and frowned, then pulled me into this room and kissed me. A long kiss, the best kind. I can still remember the feel of her hand on the back of my neck. After she looked at me and smiled and went back to work without saying a word. I'll never forget that moment, her touch, her unspoken generosity. After she left the project, I spent years beating myself up for not keeping her somehow. Every time I ran into her at a conference, I felt thrilled and lost and confused, all at the same time. Always hoping we might have a few drinks and, well, rekindle. It was only after I saw her on stage in a hollow in 58, accepting the Mind Challenge Award in Austin with Elizabeth, so Beck presenting no less. Glowing and happy and fulfilled, that it dawned on me that I hadn't done anything wrong at all. I could finally see that she had what she wanted and it simply wasn't me. Damn. Damn. I was expecting some love story thing.
Measured, ours is measured.
Yeah, you tell them, Aratak. You're at my pace now, guys. If we want to read up about someone's kiss, we're going to read up on their kiss.
Can't anymore.
But wow, he just let her, yeah, go live their life and be happy. But it didn't make him happy. And this is just coming back into the room we were in. Gotcha. I was going to say, it looked like we were going back on ourselves. We're done. Thank you, Araya. I appreciate the way they're speaking to me. Loads of supplies here. We are doing very well on supplies, it has to be said. Right. Well, we've gone upwards. Where to is the question. I guess maybe across that way. Here we go. There's a ladder here.
Let's not freeze in place.
No, we're moving. I just don't want to miss any data points, guys. You know me. They're giving us loads of full health potions here. This is like when you get just before the final boss and they're like, here, have all the equipment you need in the world. The ascent continues.
Not much farther now.
Okay. Another supply crate here. Oh wow. Okay.
Last we were here,
We fought our way through there, but machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses.
Damn, you can see the corpses still. That's crazy.
Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
It's giving us options. That's crazy.
All right, I get the options. Follow my lead.
Oh my god, Aloy, stealth is not our thing.
Towers.
However,
Steam.
campfire discovered.
Frost.
Let's save.
Who was on this floor?
The stealth route would be so funny because we're definitely not good enough to do it. Oh, let's just save again. That ridgewood was really important to keep. Right, let's try go this route. Let's try this stealth route. As much as, yeah, because that's a scorcher. That's 2 scorchers minimal. Yeah, we go the sneaky route. Watch this, guys. See that little flip right there? At least up here we can do some damage, right? Is the thought process.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Bum ba-dum ba-dum.
We go where you go, Aloy.
I mean, we're still working our way around, gang.
Not all threats can be seen at first. Beware of others.
Facts. But don't shout then. Okay. So we got the stalker over there.
Stay down as we move through.
Oh, I feel like attacking might just be the best. Fuck it. I've never been a stealth player. Oh my god, right. Okay, I've never been a stealth player, but maybe I should have been. Okay, there's definitely 2 stalkers. There's a watcher there. We got some scrappers here. Aratak's getting his ass whooped over here. Is that one behind us here as well? Right, where's that stalker?
Makes this a little easier.
Now I bring
I thought I could override maybe. Right.
Don't let them hit you!
Damn. We can get another hit here. Yes, Aloy. Ow! We got you guys, don't worry. We got you, we got you, we got you, we got you. Nice, Aloy. Where's the Aratak at? Wait, where's the Aratak? Oh, he's still up. Thank God. For a second there.
Got too much already.
I thought we lost Aratak, I was gonna say. Jesus. Oh my God. This stressed me out so much that I got an eyelash in my eye there. Right. What on earth is that noise? Okay. Jesus. Well, this was definitely the easier route to take, I imagine. There's something lurking in the background over here. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Is that a chicken? It might just be a watcher. It looks too big to be a watcher. No, it's a chicken.
Let's not linger any longer than we have to.
We're moving, Araya. Don't worry now.
They're scanning for me.
You won't stop me.
Right. Just a lonesome chicken. I feel a bit mean. 3 of us against a chicken. It's a bit overkill, to be honest. Right, guys, this is bullying. I'm not partaking in this any longer. You two can take out the chicken. He's got some demonic glare going out.
They're frozen now.
Yeah, that just felt mean. That felt really mean. A nice little freeze glow, right. There's part of me concerned that I've missed a data point.
Every cold there is. This frost.
We're gonna venture forward. Aha, speaking of data.
Door up ahead.
There we go. Sorry, Rare, we didn't hear you. Excessive secrecy.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? Firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
Good old Mr. Blevins. Shout out to Ninja. Right, there's a lot of bunker doors down here. It might be some kind of puzzle time. Control tower. And my assumption is not the control towers we've been fighting all across, destroying all across the Frozen Wilds, so...
I'd have to ditch something.
Right. Supply crate in the corner over here with some potions, I'm sure. Hold on. Where was that supply crate I'm seeing? Oh, it's on the other side of the wall. I probably walked past it. Hold on, this is a bit maze-like, isn't it? Let's not make sure we miss anything, team. Right. I literally just went to that supply crate. Where's the one back here? Oh, forget it. Get out of my way! Jesus. Well, that looks crazy in there. I think we'll head downwards before we head in there. They're really stocking our materials up here.
Well, neither do I.
Right. And what was down this way, team? I mean, there's definitely a belly back behind this door because I can hear it walking about. Ah, this is where you come in. Oh, God. Yeah, we can shut this door, Aloy. Right. So this is where... Gotcha. That's where you come in if you go Aratak's route. Okay. Right.
Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power.
Well, let's read the Holo Redux first. Okay, I admit it. I watched the Holo of the Toast 6 straight times, taking in every detail, and Nita's smile, the way she giggled at her own jokes, my clumsy handoff to CYAN. Every time it played, for a second I felt like I was there again, with her among friends, savouring our success. With diminishing returns, of course. By the 6th time, I was just staring at Anita and feeling really creepy about it. But I can be forgiven, can't I? It was the best night of my life. Besides, I'm entitled to a little nostalgia. We saved the world from fire and death, or at least suffocation by ash. So there's that, right?
Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
They're gonna be shocked by this, aren't they? So this is what Kenny was watching, I assume.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer.
Wow.
Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, CYAN.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, CYAN. What's our latest number?
So the spirit is CYAN.
Count is 1,654.
Oh.
Well, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
Wait, what year are we on now then? Ooh.
It was the spirit with the old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
This game is just incredible. Holy shit. Wait, like...
Forget about traveling light.
That might be being stupid here. Were they trying to stop... Were they trying to stop eruptions?
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
The conversation.
The geothermal plant can be suspended, the cooling system masked, massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All I need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
So Anita is the one that made...
We should move on. Onto the mountain.
Well, I guess we're going. Anita's the one that made the spirit. CYAN. Right, so we're gonna have to clear out these machines. I see some watchers, which are, you know, light work at this point. Is that a scorcher in the background there as we see as well? Who's alerted the watcher? Which one of you two did that, eh? Right. Which one of you two? Who was that? It was Araya. Araya just not following any sort of game plan whatsoever. And now we have a Scorcher kicking our ass. Jesus Christ, I hate it here. Oh my god. Yep, no, I've seen this episode before. Where's my freeze arrows at? Ow, I jumped into it. No! Damn, I'm really out of practice fighting a Scorcher. And he's kicking my ass right now. Ah, doggy. Hold on, we might have trapped him in a hole here. How do you like it down there, big dog? Fantastic news, look at him. Let's go, team. We literally put the Scorcher in his grave. Love it here.
No room.
Let's go. Right. Araya, you are you're not very good to have on our team. I don't know how to say it nicely. What the fuck were you doing? Whose team are you on, eh? Can we open this door? I know we're meant to head up here, but I don't wanna miss anything of importance. Health potion. What's behind door number 1? Or is this just going to be the exit, maybe? No! Oh, wait. I thought it was going to shut behind us. Okay, yeah, that's the exit. Gotcha. Right. Let's go back. And we're getting sidetracked for no reason. Okay. I wonder what's suppressing CYAN then. Is it basically like a virus? Is that what we're hinting at? That would make sense. The daemon being a virus.
More machines. Make
Right.
ready.
How many more machines is the question?
Focus on your target.
Oh, it's a demonic thunderjaw. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, this is not good. Right. Right. The big guns are out. That's a tail gone. No ammo. Wait, I can actually just put up this tear blaster at this point. We finally have enough, like, parts for it. You sneaky devil. Ow, okay, no. Me trying to get a hit off there was kind of stupid behavior. Yeah, he's sore. Aloy, move. It's trying to step on us. Oh my god. Right, I don't want to be underneath it, Aloy. Damn, its head movement's crazy. Oh my god, where have I fell? I'm in the grave. Get me out the grave. Are there any more parts I can get? Not really. God damn, that head part is so hard to get. Yep. I'm actually surprised that still hit us. We can't get his data point on his brain because his movement is crazy. Hold on, I forgot. Yeah, of course that's a part and pump as well. Okay, reload the ammo. Guys, some help here. I feel like I've done most of the work at this point. That's better. Hello. Ah, front of the door. Okay, right, that's not worth our time, is it? Sit down, please, sir. It's still got so much health. Not today, buddy. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, let's be careful, Aloy. It's still demonic. Ow! Stop hurting me! This mud trucker. Tell you what, the Damon's security guard was a good purchase, I tell you that much. Come on now, Aloy. Oh, damn, man. Can I get some help, guys? That's better, team. Come on. Free damage. Yeah, that's ridiculous. At this point, I'm just shooting for the sake of shooting. Come on, team. Jesus. Stress.
Stock and songs of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
Aratak, please shut up. Where were you that entire fight, Aratak? I saw.
Aloy, the door.
Jesus.
Can you open it?
Let's find out.
Damn. Thundered your heart. That's huge right there. We're definitely picking that up. Resources. Who needs broadhead lenses? We don't kill birds. Oh, damn. Right. What? That was hard work. I mean, we're still stocked up. We have health. But
Saving these for the trail.
the question does become, what is this Damon gonna be? I don't mean to be teasing. I was tapping Y. I don't know why. I don't know why I tap Y. But I mean, this looks crazy. It's like corruption, basically.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the Daemon has taken over.
That's wild looking.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits, lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise.
Aratak's an NPC in this quest, bless him.
All right. Let's go.
He's just watching from the sidelines. Okay. Fire break complete. Cauldron Epsilon. The Forge of Winter. To rescue CYAN and learn the true nature of the daemon, Aloy and her companions must fight their way through the cauldron beneath Thunder's drum. Damn. Right. We're inside a volcano, guys.
Right. Down we go.
And it's Yellowstone of all volcanoes. Oh. Should have probably jumped down. Wild. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
This way.
Let's go, team. We've got another supply crate here. God damn. This looks wild. Look at this. The color of it. It's crazy. Hold on, let me turn this quest off so we get an idea of like aesthetic. It's just ridiculous. Aloy's shaking her head because she's like, what on earth is this? I mean, this cauldron just looks insane. Okay, we got the moving devices again, the moving crates. Got a watcher down here.
New metal. Fire and lightning. This is a place for machines, not people.
I'm with you, brother. We will stay only as long as we have to.
Well, we'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Damn, man.
Understood.
Okay. This is just, the aesthetic of this place is wild. Sorry, Aloy. We just broke her legs. God damn. Well, I mean, clearly we jump on these crates, right? It's just figuring out our way up. It's another watcher heart. Lovely jubbly.
Can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over.
I mean, yeah, that much was known. Is that climbable? It looks a bit,
Clear that with an arrow?
That makes sense. And this is why we remember to use our focus. Yeah, we'll be able to climb across here. Is it?
Better time this right.
Well, I mean, I'm not seeing it. Oh. Quicker. Yes, Aloy. Can I just drop here?
One of these conveyors should get me across.
Nice little supply crate here as well. Right, we can make that. I'm glad it's not a timing thing, because otherwise I missed that completely. Cheers, our attack. Right, at what point do I drop down, though, is a question.
Now to shut off that vent.
When the vent blows me off. Right. Damaged geothermal stabilization valve. Geothermal pressure regulation ruptured. Poses extreme environmental hazard. Yeah, we're seeing that. Here's the wire. Okay.
How are you gonna get past that flame?
Anything my focus could reveal.
Yep, this field generator. May be vulnerable to military grade override. Lovely. So we just need to work our way up.
That circular device.
Is this climbable?
What does it do?
Wait, what is this? I was going to say it's like in slow motion almost. Aloy, can you move across? Aloy! Okay. I mean, it didn't look aesthetically pleasing, but we're across. Nice, Aloy.
Okay, let's see what this does.
I was actually after the her, but we'll do the override regardless. We certainly need to be doing it.
Here they come.
Come on, team. Our attack, Araya. Come on, you silly... Oh no, my worst nightmare. My least favorite machine. The Shao Walkers are here. Although they're quite nice to face when there's 3 of us attacking it at the same time. Have some of that. Let's go, team. Right, that's simple. That's simple. That's a simple climb up. Make sure we are fully stocked. Lovely jubbly. Right. Oh, damn.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
Is that a crate thing again, is it? So I could have just jumped across straight away. Damage coil, lovely. Only 23. Probably not going on any of our weapons, it has to be said. Right. We can make that. Go on, Aloy! Good stuff, girl.
Okay.
Right.
Let's get them across.
Oh, it's a simple override. I've lost it. There we go. It's actually nice to come through with people for a change.
Safe.
Come on, team. Team. I mean, okay. Their brains are lagging, bless them. Oh. I wanted to check this way first, our attack, if that's okay. Because there's a data point I would have missed if I just followed you blindly there. And some more resources. At this point, we're pretty stocked up. More health potions is always welcome. Right. What have we got here? Reaches of Terror from Joshua Ardoir. Probably not how you spell his name or pronunciate. To Gina. So this is a Gina and Josh conversation again. They're on to us as a subject. Just kidding. Bitten. Today's April Fool's. For those watching the VOD. They have no idea what we're doing up here. Mention of firebreak by name is worrisome, though. See below. Report. Plague-ridden animals on the loose in America's most loved park. Obviously, we know we're at Yellowstone. A Hollow Chatter exclusive. Yellowstone's gates have now stood closed for 15 years, to the sorrow of hikers, campers, and birdwatchers. For ages, no one knew why, but now Hollow Chatter has the answer. A scientist interviewed for this story explains it all. In the die-off years, Yellowstone Park was one of Earth's few relatively unspoiled ecosystems, shares the scientist. This made it an ideal testing ground for bioterror weapons. Who put 2 and 2 together and got to that answer? Hollow Chatter has obtained copies of data showing that the US government used Yellowstone Park's animals for secret experiments with deadly genetically altered viruses, tested on the park's wildlife and easily spread to humans. Rumor has it that this project is codenamed Firebreak. Okay. After the deadly Naysay Doom attack in 2039, countries cracked down on genetic testing. But even as it became illegal, research on synthetic plagues continued under the radar in many jurisdictions, scientists we interviewed says. Over the years, people living close to Yellowstone Park have at various times reported spotting military-grade drones near their homes. These drones are believed to patrol the park's borders, shooting down diseased deer and contaminated coyotes before they wander into nearby towns and data corrupted. It's just crazy. They literally have, like... Technology gets so far and it's ruined the world. And we see that even today, right? And I'm sure there's going to be more cases of it. These two really went on without me.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Daemon ruined it.
Is this an override here? So we got an override. We've also got a locked bunker door, it seems. We're activating the console.
Exploit successful. Restraints abated. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of
So,
unknown origin.
yeah, daemon is a
Trace
malware.
routes have confirmed this entity's designation as HEPHAESTUS. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their
Spirit
Wait,
speaks
it's
to
so
us.
cool.
It's a recording.
HEPHAESTUS revealed.
Hephaestus. What kind of name is that?
Crazy
Perhaps
ass
the spirit
name.
will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
This is wild. It really is wild. That health boost potion. It's really making sure we got enough health. We've actually run out of health potions now. Induced coma.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years? And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
So, okay, so was CYAN put to sleep by Kenny, and she was somehow reawakened, potentially by Areo, right? It's crazy. And this is how far, like, malware has come. These look like baby tool necks. Oh no, I saw something there. It might have been a drop to ledge prompt, to be honest. Yeah, I think it was.
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
Frost claws.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
They're frog claws on a fucking conveyor belt. That's crazy. You're gonna try to find a way through? Well, we got a Shellwalker convoy. Oh my god, look at these machines in here. No wonder they gave you health. Right, let's not shoot anything yet. This is ridiculous though. Okay, right. I guess we're gonna have to fight our way through here. Don't draw any dramas. There's too many scorchers here. Oh, look at it put his crate back on. Okay, still got no idea. Right, but we've got a real scope now for how many machines are about. Oh!
What?
Right now it has an idea. Hello! Jesus. Oh my god, why are we here? This is not where I wanted to be. Ow. Okay, right. Let's make our way down. Let's fight in a bit more of an open situation. Oh my god. And they put shell walkers here just to add to my... Ow! Hi, buddy. Oh, I forgot he does a double swing sometimes, doesn't he? Come on, Aloy, we've got this. We're seasoned pros at this point. I mean, this Scorch is getting its ass kicked, to be fair. Ow! I was getting my arrows up, you asshole. There we are. Right, let's get this Scorcher out of our face. Oh, man. Jesus. Right, one Scorcher down. Who we got left? I'm sure Aratak and Araya have killed everything else. Wait, they've actually done a fantastic job. Because I'm not seeing many Shell Walkers about. Just one Scorcher is fine. Wait, is Aratak dead? No, he's talking. You asshole! Oh my god. Oh my god, it's almost killed me. Level 49, baby. Who's this guy coming to join the party? He's going the wrong way, that's what he's doing. Mr... Hold on. I can't get up to him, bless him. We actually can't get up to him. Okay. I guess we'll climb our way up. Hello, buddy. And they all go tumbling down. Good work, team. These medicinal herbs are crazy. We need them dotted around the whole world. Right. Yes, Aloy. We got a supply crate. Any more potions? Any more herbs? That's what we're after. Because I'm sure it's only going to get tougher, right? I could be completely wrong. We might have gone past the hardest part. But no, we've not seen any frost claws again yet, so I feel like they might prop up at some point. Right. Anything up here? Certainly a place to climb up. Well, this is where we came in. Head to the wheel. Again, I don't want to miss any data points either. But I should have a quick scan with my focus as well. I'm not seeing anything obvious standing out. So I feel like we're going to have to make our way across here and activate this bridge, right? Jump it, Aloy! Nice girl. Aloy, your strength is crazy. It really is. Right. I guess I'm meant to climb up because otherwise I don't see a way to get across. I actually don't see a way to get across this bridge. Hold on. Do I work my way around maybe? Oh wait. Wait, hold on. How's this happen then? No, I needed... Wait, guys, can you override at all? You cannot, can you? We reverse roles. Right. We look like idiots now, Aloy. But I assume... Yeah, we need to activate this bridge first. Override this. Granted, I'm not seeing what use we have across the way. Maybe I'm missing something. Not missing anything down there. Or could they not get across to this part, maybe? Maybe that's what the issue was. So, I mean, I doubt they can get across that, can they? I'm confused. Let me turn on the quest. The quest is saying come across this way. I mean, surely they can just walk around this way, no? Maybe I'm overthinking this. We're going without the Aloy because I'm pretty sure they'll actually be able to make their way back round. Say that, maybe not. Door blockaded by metamaterial construction can be destroyed with concerted effort. Okay. Right. I need to help them across the production area first. Is that a bridge there? It is. There it is. It was really, really simple.
That should do it.
Hi, team. Now, we need concerted effort, my friends. Area and air attack on this thing. You could come hither. We need a plan of action. What do we do with this?
And now it's my turn.
There we go. Cheers, guys. Another data point. MIE assessment. Okay. Assessment form for classification of machine/artificial intelligences. Confidential and proprietary to the MIE. No part of this document may be disclosed to a third party. Like us. CYAN, Firebreak Facility. Assessment date June 7th, 2062. Summary. Third test. A subject's sentience is assessed at 0.54 within legal limits. Weighted against the results of the other tests, the subject's prior score of 0.61 is considered a false positive. Assessment derived from percentile scores in the following qualitative subtests: pain response, humor response, emotional aptitude, aesthetic evaluation, and morality evaluation. The attached forms for detailed analysis and summary of testing criteria. Evaluator recommendation: maintain biannual assessment schedule. Continued monitoring is strongly advised in light of subject's proximity to category maximum sentience. Crazy. So this is like, CYAN is a high level, obviously, artificial intelligence being that has essentially near sentience. Human-like behavior. Or at least if I'm understanding that information correctly. Right, and we are descending down here. Another supply crate. Another health potion that we now do not need. Kind of making me wish that I used my normal potions rather than my max potions, but shouldn't we just head down here? I didn't know if that was a stupid idea. There is like very much so lava down here. Right. Can you guys make that jump?
And another console.
Oh god, what are we about to see, eh? The amount of supplies down here is ridiculous.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while
that's
preserving
concerning.
most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon, and it may have found one.
Okay. I don't know if that's actually what he's doing, but I'm gonna trust Aloy's perception here. Another data point. The swarm. Oh, it's an audio.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. Pharaoh swarm is coming. Has to be where Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. That means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach you.
Wow, so they called Pharaoh's robots the swarm.
In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except CYAN.
Wow. So this is a recycling area now. We can rappel down, that's crazy. I mean, I can hear a machine down here somewhere. I can't see him though. Let's go, Aloy. What have you got to lose, eh? We've made it so far already. Just a silly old demonic watcher, to be honest. It was scanning the wall regardless. Right. How are we going to help our friends across the recycling area?
We'll wait here for you, Remo.
Okay, that's fine. Can I make that? I cannot. It looked climbable, which means... I was going to say there was probably more climbable things there, but it doesn't appear the case.
I wonder if I can destroy that.
Oh. Sorry, Aloy. We know you can destroy that. We've done it before. We're trying our attack. I mean, we can make that jump. It's another supply crate. We're stocked on supplies, guys. Thank you, though. Right. Where is it, Aloy? Where do I go from here? Oh, well, not there. Yeah, we're gonna try, but this seems like the only way up, logically. We'll scramble our way up here. And down we hop. That's very much. Oh, here we go. Now, what's going on with this? Oh, well, okay. I wasn't expecting it to be a little lift. And then we'll hop across. Are you... Okay, let's stand in the middle, Aloy. Okay, good.
We'll wait here for you, Aloy.
I thought I'd jump back to them then. Oh, another lift. The music's getting more and more intense.
This does go sideways too.
Wait. No, I didn't mean to shoot a tear blaster arrow. Definite overkill. Okay, right. I thought I'd change what I had my thing on. Quickly, Aloy. Oh my god, he dodged us. This is a battle for the ages right here. But we win. Ow! Oh my god. Right, let's concentrate. Wait, hold on, that goes across as well. Do I need to time that so I don't get squashed? Gotcha. Okay, well, let's just move. We can take out them watchers when we get to them. Although saying that, them shooting us is not nice. Oh, hold on, Aloy. I was like, come on now, please grab on. Right, down we hop. Now where to? Wait, I actually think I'm meant to go back on myself there, and I've just... I think I'm meant to jump onto this, right? To get over to here, but I just made the jump regardless. But the question is, where do I go from here? Ah, override. Yeah, I missed that originally.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Are you serious? Right. There's so much going on in this place. What? The recycling center decides to kick in now. Damn, Aloy, what a shot. Okay, I saw the override. Ah, I can come down here. I'm with you.
Stable.
What we got here in this supply crate? Self weave. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, hello. Almost got baited into the lava there. Oh no, 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 no. So we gotta time this right. We've become a platformer. And I'm not mad about it. Aloy, quick. Oh my god. What on earth was that for a jump? There ain't no way you can pull that off. Hold on, but where do I go from here? Oh god. If I get onto that... I don't know. I think we're meant to just climb across, maybe. Nice Aloy. And then when it comes back in... Jesus! Who made this place such a hardcore parkour facility? Alright, I can just make that jump, surely. Yeah, we don't need to be so careful. And this is another pretty simple jump. Nice Aloy. Another Watcher heart we are collecting. I'm running past where I'm meant to be here.
Please, help us get to the other side.
I'm trying. I'll be honest. I just want to jump up in the wrong direction. Araya. I hope you understand. I guess I haven't been up there. Okay. For some reason I thought I went up there to get rat. Did I? No, I don't think I did. Maybe I did. No. 38% damage coil. I think I've got better than already, which is why I'm just leaving it for the time being.
All right, time to grab a ride.
Okay. When you're ready. Damn. This cauldron's crazy. It really is. Don't you drop Aloy. I saw her struggling there. Stop it. Right, and I guess we drop here. Wait, maybe we don't. That was close. I almost got baited then. Please say that's the right place. Thank God. I thought I was getting tricked.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Yeah, we had to do a whole parkour course. Right. Team, we need you. Are you guys awake? Yes. Oh my God, guys, really? Another data point.
This looks like the old path. We're close now.
Wow, okay. You know what? It's actually mad impressive that they got this far before. Last goodbye.
One last exchange with Anita. One last exchange with Anita. Via chat, attached to this engineering case. Anyone ever finds this,
We found it.
never see her again. Neither will CYAN. I've got to tell her that too.
Energize subtractive emitters.
Wow.
Activate initial sculpting algorithm. Reduce power.
Blast from the past. Text mail from Isla Perry. We've not heard of an Isla yet, I don't think. To Josh from Isla Perry. Subject blast from the past. Josh, sweetie. I hope all's fine with you and your mum. We really should keep in better touch. I've taken a post in New Zealand. With that program they've got for young people returning to the country, they want to be absolutely certain it's safe. At the moment, I'm making a survey of the caldera at Taupo. Blast from the past, indeed. At any rate, I don't know if you already saw in the Wyoming news hollow, but remember that fellow Dodd Blevins? Of course you do. Well, they finally found what became of him. I've copied the good bit below. Hugs and snogs, Isla. What a weird way to put it. And the attachment is Springfall reveals body of missing man. The retreat of the winter snows has brought closure to a missing person case that went unsolved for nearly 15 years. Human remains identified as those of Dodger Dodd Blevins, who disappeared in 2046, were located at Purple Mountain inside the former Yellowstone National Park. The previously undiscovered body emerged on Purple Mountain as a result of melt water flows after an unusually warm winter. It was discovered by Faro servitors conducting a survey of the terrain. Authorities believe that the cause of death was an accident involving an antique vehicle designed for winter trav. Damn.
The secondary heat sinks.
Okay.
Material and energy diagnostic alpha. Increase pressure.
Voice of the demon.
Injector 7 by 900 kb.
The malware.
Thermal draw. Pipeline 89.
What on earth are we about to... Can you fight malware?
Distribution matrix gamma.
Or are we just going to have to fight like an army of its corrupted machinery and potentially override? Activate the source node. Oh god.
The altar. Desecrated.
And is this what CYAN used to be? Another data point. CYAN access. As Acting Chief Digital Security Officer and Interim AI Administrator for the Firebreak project, I hereby state to have updated the orbicular pattern for the CYAN regulatory AI on 17th September 2064, according to procedure to ensure against tampering, meddling, disarranging, or outlandish mischief of any kind. Such as with previous updates, after the source node has been activated, the remaining data nodes must be pathed to establish a flow between adjacent intact nodes to then connect back with the source node. Okay. So the source node needs the data nodes to be pathed to establish a flow between the adjacent nodes. Gotcha. Another supply crate, another full health potion.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present, or only the demon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
This is crazy. What a bit of DLC, by the way. Right, we've still got the main game to go through, but this DLC has been really fun. Just the whole area. the use of the Banuk, the machines you have to fight. Let's override the source node. Restore CYAN. So it is a restore thing. Okay. Right. What console should we start at? Comes out here. Okay. We're already off to a fantastic start.
Security threat detected.
Okay, and it seems like the daemon gets louder.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
As the matrix goes, we want to turn that clockwise. No, I pressed the wrong D-pad button.
Security threat confirmed.
We're not going to hit every node here, though. I've got my D-pad confused. That's what I'm struggling with. That's obviously not right. Okay, so we definitely took a wrong turn here. I think we need to go to this node here. But if we turn it clockwise... Oh, no, we can't, because we can't go clockwise. I see. I think it goes back to the original. Oh no, because then I thought it could go there. Maybe it can. It cannot. Why am I struggling with this? Maybe I've gone the wrong direction immediately off the bat. Nope. It's definitely only a one direction thing. Okay, so you have to come here. You have to go 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 there. Am I being really stupid? Does this one change? No. I was going to say, if the source node moved... I said it had to go there, it didn't have to go there. I was being really stupid. Oh, that's gutting. Okay. But I feel a bit better about the way this way is going. Until this point. Right. So you maybe go back to this one, do you? I'm usually very good at these nodes, but I'm struggling here. Okay, we've decided this is the route to go. So let's try go this way first. You can't go that way. Or that way. So this is evidently not the path to take. So we'll head this way. Now that route's clearly not working, so we're going to turn clockwise. And go up to here. You can go to there. And then you can go outside. This looks better. That goes to here, that goes to here. This then gets turned clockwise. To here, this gets turned clockwise also. This gets turned clockwise also.
Preparing countermeasures.
This gets turned clockwise also.
Recapture protocol initiated.
And then this gets turned anti-clockwise.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated.
Cyan's back.
Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
And it stands for, okay.
Spirit of the blue light.
Caldera
It's
of
Alea,
Yellowstone Analytic
your
Detective.
servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
And it's got sentience.
The daemon is
That's why it knows Araya.
killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent.
Wow.
Go to the core chamber. I will try to raid the technical strength.
Go to the core.
But I am
Try to raise restraint. Once exposed. HEPHAESTUS. This malware is crazy.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Wow.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
What a time to sneeze, sorry.
But I think that's the core.
Okay.
The answers are down there.
Okay.
HEPHAESTUS. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself.
Arayo's not doing that.
But I already know the answer.
Some sibling bonding, let's go.
Then lead us into battle.
Come on, Aloy, we've got this. Some determination would be nice, girl. Go to the cauldron core.
Keep moving towards the core.
We're moving, we're moving.
Uh-oh. Whatever CYAN did, I don't think HEPHAESTUS is happy about it.
Okay, so there's a control tower. If what I just saw then was correct. We can make that jump.
Okay, CYAN said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
There's the tower, one exposed. Down he goes. Here we go. What on earth is that? It's like a molten frost claw.
The new unit that CYAN warned us about. This won't be
Demonic, a fireclaw. An enormous prototype machine that circulates molten fluids for its attacks and defensive capabilities. It is extremely lethal. Yeah, that sounds like it's going to kill us immediately. God damn. Okay, it's got 2 power cells on the top. We need to take out the fire units though. Is that on the shoulder and on the underbelly?
We can't let it stop us.
Oh my god.
Take it down!
Okay, and it can just manipulate. Why is that such a terrifying machine? Okay, Aloy, move. God damn. Now I understand why we got so many health potions. I was about to say it's on fire, but of course it's on fire. Right. Let's get our weapon out. Oh my god. Okay, that's not doing what I want it to be doing. Ow. Not freeze arrows, Aloy. Jesus Christ. Okay, Fireclaw hurts. Fireclaw really hurts. Oh my goodness. I'm spamming the potions. Ow. We're getting destroyed here. We've done no damage to it. This is ridiculous. We literally get like no respite from it. Okay, let's attach the max potions. Oh my god, it almost killed me there. Wow, and I can't even hit my shots. That's crazy. Okay, we saw that come in. Aloy, please. We need to start hitting our shots, girl. Otherwise, we're going to get our ass kicked for the longest time. Okay, quarter health down. Let's go, team. Get out of there, Aloy. Attack in the shoulders. Not the time to restore arrows. Ow. Okay, we still got medicinal herbs we can burn through as well. Jesus, Aloy. Oh my god. Right, we're chipping away at that armor though. What the? What? Don't you dare! You asshole. Move, Aloy, move, Aloy, move. He's relentless. Jesus Christ. Leave me alone, you asshole.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing
You're
the beast!
joking, you're joking, you're joking. Come on, Aloy.
The tower is repairing you.
Are you joking? I'm panicking. For fuck's sake. Why is that so difficult? Okay, didn't repair it that much, but now we got scrappers with us. This is ridiculous. Come on, Aloy. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. Now I understand all the health potions. Guys, a bit of help. We're not going to miss. I can't lie. Okay, right. Would you calm down? I was hoping freeze arrows might help a bit more. They are not doing anything. Shock arrows. God damn. What else have I got at my disposal? Not enough. He literally swings until he hits. Guys, you're not helping enough here. God damn. I need to heal. Okay, we're a third of the way down. Component finally destroyed. Holy shit.
There! A tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
Of course there's another tower, because why would there not be? Come on, Aloy, we need to hit this shot. Come on, Aloy. Nice. Let's go, Aloy. Let's get that component on the arm out. Let's go, Aloy. Let's go, Aloy. Let's go, Aloy. He's not hit us in a while now. We're getting better. Come on, Aloy. Let's go, girl. Come on now. He's getting tired, Aloy. He's not hitting us as much. Damn it. Right on cue. He hits us. Is this all you got, Damon? Oh, shit. Let's go, air attack. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, he's spamming the rocks. Don't die now. Oh no, Aloy. Good dodge. You're just relentless. Can you give us a moment's rest, please? No. Okay, that's our health gone. That's our health potions gone. Come on, Aloy. He's clearly hurt, team. Come on. Let's go, surely. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that was ridiculous. Demonic fire claw. Wow. I mean, we're obviously going to pick up all of them. What was it again? A shock coil, a spear damage coil. Jesus. My heart. Get rid of that. And what was our best shock? 26.
Spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
And we need to get a Fireclaw heart in our inventory. Oh my god, my heart. That was crazy. Resources. Jesus. Ancient metal eye, get out of here. Wow.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
Come on, Aloy.
Aloy! No!
Our network.
Did she do it?
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! CYAN, please help me!
That's cool that she called it CYAN. She's gonna sacrifice herself.
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained.
Araya, you okay?
I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free.
Well done, Araya.
You must escape.
Oh no.
My sister!
Yeah, she's gone.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk.
Oh, Jesus.
Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go.
Oh, Araya.
Let's go!
Oh wow, we're actually like, we're escaping. Come on, our attack. Sorry, Araya. That's crazy.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Wow, is our attack gonna jump on? Is he gonna make it? Nice. Jesus, what a catch.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
This is wild. This is wild.
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
That could have gone so wrong.
Great Banukai.
Guys, you have like an avalanche behind you. He says, Aratak's alive.
Rhea's gone. What of CYAN?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Damn. Wow. I guess we're heading to Araya's retreat. We got a blue gleam in here, but we'll come back. Jesus, that was heavy. I'm exhausted. That that was amazing to play through, but Jesus. Just emotional as anything. Quite ominous coming back here now. Is CYAN gonna be here? Araya literally sacrificed herself.
All of my
for CYAN.
interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory.
Wow.
I'd be happy to play any of them for you. But there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
He's obviously going to be speaking about
I will speak
Aratak.
of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We
Wow.
can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Isn't it bizarre? CYAN asked to speak to us first.
Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility.
Yeah.
Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
CYAN, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk.
Wow.
You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus.
Yeah, we are.
We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
This is crazy. Yeah, let's get information, Aloy. Although, is Silence listening in on this?
So are you an artificial intelligence, CYAN? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me.
Isn't that crazy?
She saved me.
CYAN was appreciative of the companionship.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
It's a big question.
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one
Wow.
I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
Wow.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error.
Okay.
I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Aurea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process,
This is
a malware
crazy.
daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
Got quite a soothing voice. Let's stay on the Hephaestus
What do you
topic,
think
shall we?
Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity. Far more advanced
Far more
than I
advanced
am.
is crazy.
From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus. The construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans. My trace routes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons.
Okay.
But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes. To construct hunter-killers without external limitations.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line, and why.
Difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
Okay, so it doesn't want to exterminate. I wonder if that's the eclipse.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, CYAN. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've
That's good news.
got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Bless them.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues?
I think they're
CYAN?
dead, Aloy.
I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended
Coma.
for an indefinite period of time.
Coma as such.
It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your
That's
focus.
cool. Okay. Let's ask about Araya.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our
Cyan's a very
visits
good listener.
seemed to help her, and I became eager for them.
Bless.
Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure
That's
she knew
cute.
you would do the same for her, CYAN. But she was determined.
Wow, we can ask loads of questions. This is
So in
crazy.
the overworld, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A
Yeah.
lot has changed in the world,
Yep,
CYAN.
yep.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes.
We can literally
it
ask
was
about
converted to
everything. That's
serve as a
crazy.
reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After
And we've
my
seen data
tasks
points for
became
a
less
lot of these things.
time-critical, I investigated the dam's data
Concrete Beach Party!
repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me
We're the
with
last
several
girls
colorful
on
additions to my
Earth.
vocabulary.
What? Wow.
CYAN, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Crazy how things can change.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one.
Elizabeth Sobek, we can ask about. Oh my goodness.
Elizabeth Sobek.
We can just
Did you know her?
ask CYAN about everything.
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
No, you around
I
afterwards.
apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
Wow.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make.
I'm glad I didn't
Yes.
read that out loud because I would have
In
said
many
owls, not
forms,
AIs.
From simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners.
Crazy.
And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities
That makes
were kept
sense.
secret.
Seems
That makes
strange
sense.
to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human
That is also true,
societies
Aloy.
and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
I love the concept of this. I actually played, just before I started doing YouTube and streaming, Detroit Become Human, which was obviously exploring
There's a
kind of
room
concept
east
of AI coming
full
into
of
the world.
ancient flying machines.
I love that game as well.
Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
What was the old world like? The way
That's
it
a
used to
great
be?
question.
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy.
Aww.
Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more
I
exposure.
suppose you
than
didn't
us.
exactly have legs,
That
did you,
is true.
CYAN?
I was created at a turning point, a concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change
Good old
that
climate
greatly
change.
reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes. Billions
Wow.
were displaced, and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population,
That's crazy.
until the clawback.
Which is...
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone.
I wonder if Aloy knows what North
I would have
America
liked
is.
to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Wow.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
Yeah.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other.
That's cute.
I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again. and I predict he will bring other Banuk.
Okay.
I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality.
Yeah.
Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Wow. We're getting asked our opinion from AI. I want to tell him the truth.
You have to tell them you were made by the old ones. That you're not any kind of spirit.
I think that's
It's
the
only
best
way
thing
they can
to
start
do.
to learn about how things really are.
I see. Do you believe that I misled Aurea?
No. Not
No.
in any way that mattered.
She perished
Me and
believing
Aloy
she was
are-
preserving the blue light of her beliefs.
Are aligned sometimes.
But what she really wanted to preserve was you.
Exactly.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like
Oh,
that,
okay.
Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
CYAN, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, CYAN. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Wow.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow?
He will
Dr.
not.
Sandoval?
No, CYAN. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Crazy.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
That's sad.
No, CYAN. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In
Facts.
order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities.
True.
And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, CYAN. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
Shout out to
I
CYAN.
can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my
Oh,
niece.
listen to the emotion in the
May
voice.
I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Oh, bless.
Of course I will, CYAN. As long as you need.
Wow. It's like putting down your pet. What's it at? Income. Have I heard this
Kenny and I
before?
don't need to fight about the laundry.
Yes. Yes, I have heard that before. Wow. It's crazy. Right, is Aratak bringing the Banuk up here immediately? Let's go catch up with him and see. Aratak. That's going to change the whole experience of the world. Oh my god. That was bright. Bit safe ski. Just in case you jumped into that campfire.
My chieftain.
Just Aloy.
Yeah, we can stop the chieftain now.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Aurea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Aurea would be alone. And the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
Yeah.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Also a fair comment. Me and Aloy so aligned. Jesus.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Aurea found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand.
God, now I wish that we didn't say
There's something else, isn't
tell the
there?
truth to them.
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Werak can't follow. Besides, we'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared.
Wholesome.
The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that CYAN said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all.
Well, silence is
Firebreak,
speaking to us.
CYAN, HEPHAESTUS. All very interesting.
What do you think Hephaestus is, Silence?
I'm not sure. But its name comes from a language even the old ones considered ancient, as does the name Hades. A connection, perhaps, as yet unglimpsed. Whatever they are, they're still out there, and they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the
he didn't like
hunters the
that.
Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch
These
up
two are
with you down the trail.
feisty. Wow. And that's going to be the end of these episodes of Horizon Zero Dawn. Goodness gracious. And that is pretty much the Frozen Wilds complete. We have picked up this new errand for now Tuke. I think 5 fire claws. I think we'll leave that for a while. And we also have to go through and collect pigments and blue gleam. But next time out, we're going to be heading back through what we were doing, which was collecting the rest of the map. So we will be going through, getting vantage point, metal flowers, Banuk figures, doing corrupted zones, getting tall necks, all that fun stuff. And then eventually we will be getting back to the main quest, the Gravehold, which is now a level 18 quest, and we are currently sat at level 49. Crazy. But until then, I've been JD. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to see the rest of this Horizon Zero Dawn journey. And if you want to follow this journey live on Twitch, make sure you go out and check the description with all the links you need to stay connected. But until the next one, I've been JD, and I'll see you then.